All right, guys, so it's JC with Force ATV. A little bit of a late review on this because I've had it for a couple weeks now. It's a Craigslist buy. I got this from an older couple off Craigslist. Little cool backstory about this thing. It's a 2002 Kawasaki Prairie 300 automatic. The couple bought it brand new in 2002. They used it on their farm in Nebraska, and they said that they never really took it off their property. They never trail rode it, never even really been in the mud, just used around their house and their farm and their barn. So it's in really good shape. Like, I've done quite a few things to it since I've gotten it. Changed the oil, changed all the fluids. I had to put a new brake master cylinder on it here. Had to flush out the brakes because it was clogged. Changed out the diff fluids in it, and the bike only had 889 miles on it when I got it originally. Now it's got over 1,000 now. I've been driving it around. I changed the oil twice now. The first one was just a flush oil change, and then I flushed it, changed it out, and put new oil in it. The original tires were on it when I got it. I literally just put these ITP mud lights on there. This is their first ride from the house after I got them mounted. Thanks to Rick, he helped me mount them. He's the club president of Force ATV. But yeah, this thing has really been babied. I mean, even the front bumper is not even skint. I mean, that's the original front bumper. You know, it's got a few little rust spots, but other than that, nothing serious. It did have a winch on the front up here when I first got it. It was a weird mounted winch that was like for a trailer, so I took that off. I'm gonna get me a winch to mount up in there when I'm here soon, and a tiger tail to go on the back, which is a really cool system. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. Tigertail .us. It's a really cool system that works. But yeah, so this is a 2002 Kawasaki Prairie 300 automatic. It's 4x4 all the time. It's nothing, you know, crazy leading. I do got to replace the fuel gauge still. I still got a few little tiny things to do to it. But yeah, all the brakes work and everything. So it's got electric start, high and low beam, kill switch. Got an override for when you're backing up to go faster. It does have a speedometer that does work, and there's a little light in there that works. Got your tripometer. So as you can see, that's just how many miles on it has now. Neutral light, reverse light. It does have high and low range for transmission, neutral and reverse. Yeah, so I still have the original toolkit that came with it. That was in the little storage box back here. Those little bands the old man said broke after a long period of time, so I just put a bungee cord on there. Pretty cool bike. I think it's like 280 cc's, single cylinder, 4-stroke. Dual disc brakes in the front, sealed drum in the rear. It doesn't have the sealed drum in the rear end like the Kawasaki Prairie 360 has, or the 650 or the 700. So this is a little bit right before that. They quit making these in 02, and then they came out with a 360 Prairie that actually had the diff locker where you could take it in and out of 4x4, and it had the diff lock on the front. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, I didn't even have to change the brake pads or the shoes. I just adjusted them in the rear and bled the front down. The pads still look like brand new, even though I ordered some just in case. And I painted the rims on it. The rims were like a gray color. A little dirty right now, but I painted those black. Got new chrome valve stems in there, thanks to Rick as well. He's got a tire machine. He helped me mount them. We had to go use a boom can at Allenhurst Tire and Brake here in Allenhurst, Georgia, because those tires wouldn't seal up with just the regular air pressure from the tire machine. Mounted the Cabela's Lounger. Not a bad Lounger, it's pretty nice. I did have to shim it up in the front because it was kind of leaning too far forward, and these right here seem a little cheap. But other than that, it's not bad. My wife said she likes it when she rides on the back. I put a little ram mount on there for holding my phone, and those came on it. The holders on the front, I use them for holding my rake the other day when I was raking leaves. But yeah, other than that, this is a great bike. I mean, if y'all find one online, I mean, I recommend them as long as they're maintained. They'll last and last. I did the valve adjustment on this too, because I'm sure he never did it. They weren't really making a whole lot of noise, but I went ahead and adjusted them to the spec just to be safe and checked them. Still got a few other things to do to this, so I will be updating that when I get done, putting the winch and the tiger tail on there. And like I said, if you haven't checked out the tiger tail, Google it, tiger tail tow system. Very cool. I'm going to definitely show a video of that when I get it and install it. I actually got to give them a call because the older Prairies, they don't have a mount for it. It doesn't say it does online, so I'm going to check to see if the 360 mount for the Tiger Tail will work on this model. So I'm actually going to give them a call and check that. But yeah, other than that, if you have any questions, or if you're thinking about getting one of these, or if you need to know anything about them, if you have one and you never really worked on them, just hit me up. You'll see my YouTube channel. And also like and subscribe, and thank you. This is Quad Force ATV. This is JC.